Oh, this time, leading edge was looking to play it away on the onside. Just moments for the Sri Lankan batters.
Very tight hands.
Just moments for the Sri Lankan batters.
Very tight hands. That's when you make mistake. This was coming in and hand coming off. Once again, looking for a little outswinger, Haris Rauf. A touch full. The little scoop. Very lucky. Didn't go at hands of mid-off or mid-on.
Isank, 29 of 38.
Guns earlier in the day, but none better than this one. Haris Rauf picking up his third wicket, but this was a beauty. Look at the seam position. Lovely seam position, straight into the buckets of Mohammad Rizwan. Length was perfect, little fuller. Just poked it.
चलो मैं आंदा भी मसरूफ होते नाल
Only market big. Oh. Mala Tantan was the Gari. Yeah, as I not carrying my day. I'm going to say the bag again.
Problem become bigger.
Also talk about the importance of continuation. You speak of a good opening partnership. Talk about the importance of continuation. You speak of a good opening partnership, and it's so important that it was continued, or at least like what has happened now. See, look at how Pakistan is attacking. They're having two slips. They've got their fielders in the 30-yard circle creeping in. They're having two slips. They've got their fielders in the 30-yard circle creeping in. More aggression on the part of the bowlers.
Suddenly from no swing, you pick out wickets. Suddenly from no swing, you pick up wickets and start feel like that is the ball swinging all over the place. And Haris Rauf got his tail up and he's generating good pace and he's finding the line and lengths also. Another fantastic delivery. He's just looking for wickets now, nothing else.
Isn't it amazing what a wicket or two could do? You spoke about the wicket looking very flat, the ball coming on, but a wicket or two, you suddenly find deliveries misbehaving. The one that had Pathum Nisanka.
I think one small mistake, especially when you're set out there and you make one mistake, that means a new batter comes and especially make one mistake, that means a new batter comes and especially with Pakistan's ball intact, they all got pace and you can lose 2 or 3 wickets. And that's what happened. So when you are in there, make sure you stay out there. 14 gone, 92 for 3.
Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo. Tea tree or mint oil se dandruff khatam, itch removed, baal moisturized or scalp refreshed. Hello Hair Anti-Dandruff Shampoo.
Haris Rauf with all 3 wickets, 92 for 3. Sri Lanka were away to a flyer, 85 for no loss, and now 90 for 3. Fahim Ashraf will continue.
They've just not been able to get Fahim Ashraf off the pitch. They've just not been able to get Fahim Ashraf off the pitch. Into his 3rd over, he's gone past that outside edge. But he's not express. He just stays there and thereabouts.
Yeah, he's quite relentless with the lengths and the lines he bowls. He doesn't change from plan A to B to C. He shoots on more occasions than not. I said this earlier as well. He's almost become a mainstay of the Pakistan bowling group.
Oh dear. Lucky little edge.
Took a while enough that they play now.
Another fielder brought up into the circle. Oh dear. Lucky little edge.
Took a while. 16 deliveries since that last boundary and a much needed one. But not in control, the batsman again on this occasion finds the inside edge and very lucky not chopped back onto the stumps.
And over the last few overs, Sri Lankan batters caught on the crease. The length from the Pakistan bowlers so good. Kusal Mendes, Pathum Nisanka, Sadira Samaravikrama. Just to get off that length, he moves down the wicket. You got to make those changes because Pakistan have found a little bit of a zone where they're finding something off the pitch.
I just heard Waqar Yunus making the comment whereby just change in momentum of the game where you pick up one. In this occasion, Pakistan's picked up 3 wickets and the ball seems to be moving around off the surface. Consistent deliveries in that good channel just outside the off stump.
Again, no feet at all from Sadira Samaravikrama. And ideally, you always want to have 2 batters in who are new. That's when you can eat away at a few deliveries and build the pressure. How good was Haris Rauf? Always good to watch because he just charges in. And off air I heard some people saying that Haris Rauf hasn't been in good form and shouldn't be making the team. I was just overhearing it. It's a bit of gossip out there. Now I wonder if they've changed their mind, Uruj.
Well, if the gossipers outside are listening, Ross has overheard what you had to say and he completely disagrees. Yeah, of late maybe the conversation's been around the number of pace in terms, he brings that X factor. But just find that it takes a little bit of a time
मेरे को आधे
for
पे
him
ना
to
यार
find his
नाली हो
radar.
गई इन बास्केट
Remember,
बॉडी थी
expressways
गई
will always be a massive asset.
हाँ मैं कहने
The
लगी
back end,
वो वापस ही
his
करवा
numbers towards the back end,
फज्जर को आकर
giving a bit too many runs. This was the conversation that you might have overheard.
मेरे
Your
रशीले
so-called
सूट बड़े
gossipers,
प्यारे
Ruslan.
चिट्टा मतलब जी कपड़ा होंगे ना उनका तो डिजाइन नहीं होता बड़ा प्यारा
Nothing,
डिजाइन
Shah.
है बास्केट तो मुझे मिल गई
201
क्या
required.
करें
No time for a cup of tea though.
क्या
However good it is. Game on. 201 required. Required rate also just around 6. But cup of tea. It's refreshing. I must say.
Oh, it's brilliant. Well, no time for a cup of tea for us because we're very hard-working individuals. But you look in the green room next to us, Roshan, Vakar, Amir. Relaxing, some of them even snoozing.
Snoring.
You find characters, different personalities, so are we in the commentary box.
And these personalities, when they're out in the middle, also need to stand up. It's about absorbing pressure from Sri Lanka's point of view. It's about absorbing pressure from Sri Lanka's point of view. Whereas Pakistan, up and about all of a sudden. Fielders in the circle, the slip back in. Harish Rao, 5 superb overs, and now Nasim Shah charging in, looking for that extra wicket. The pace is also up in the 140s. 100 on the board for Sri Lanka. They got to 75 for no loss at the end of the 10th. Since then, it's just fallen in a bit of a heap. Got to rebuild, and it can be done because we saw how the Pakistan innings panned out. A tale of two halves, really. The last 20 overs, 180 runs. And you can only think that with the ball softening up, it becomes easier for stroke play. The dew taking effect, it should skid on. Hence, this partnership they need to play themselves in.
As we saw a couple of overs ago, the rope around the drinks break, which was being run around the outfield, the buggy tires were glistening, so there is a tad bit of dew around. So far, the Pakistan bowlers are allowing for that to creep in. They've kept it really tight.
8:30 in the evening, it's this time that it starts forming.
There's also, you more often than not tend to look at the flags around, because if there's any wind, normally the dew is sort of just flies over and doesn't really settle or condense on the grass blades. But on that occasion, definitely some dew creeping in. You can say the gentleman's hands becoming moist. So Pakistan going with the 4 seamers, no spinner in terms of Abrar.
Oh, ball yummy.
They do, however, have Saim, Salman Ali Agha and Mohammad Nawaz, and so far the seamers have done well. 16 done, that's 100 for 3.
We're your attitude. Darren Sami by Asghar Ali.